people? What's good? What's poppin'? I hope you're having a great day so far. If not, that's okay. That's alright. Come on, come on, come on. Sit down with me. We're gonna flip that phone upside down and get us another reaction for you. Okay, so I am diving into a video I saw on my For You that I thought would be interesting. This one is titled Drivers That Piss Me Off. And piss me off is in all caps. I kid y'all not, y'all, today as I was out doing my Ubering, as I told y'all, I do it as income, it's my side hustle. I literally got cut off in traffic and the opposing person that cut me off literally flicked me off and gave me the middle finger. Luckily, I'm a changed person because I understand now, you know, I try to calm down with the road rage because some people willing to pew now, you know, I try to calm down, but I just stared at her like, you flicking me off and you're wrong. But let's not waste no more time. Let's dive on in.
How much signal I need to cut across 8 lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
We all get angry at other drivers on the road, whether it's just a little bit or a lot. Today, I just want to talk about some of the drivers that piss me off so badly. Bad drivers never miss the exit. For some reason, some people think it's more important to get off at the correct exit instead of living. They will risk their lives not to miss.
Like, literally, you could just pass it, get off at the next one, and get back on. They all loop back around.
The exit. I've never been able to wrap my head around this. Either you miss it and you're 5 minutes late, you manage to make the turn and you're there on time, or you hit the divider and you kill yourself and possibly other people. Then you will never be there. So yeah, what? Just miss the exit if it's risky. It's not that big of a deal. My girlfriend, somehow this beautiful woman, always manages to accidentally go through multiple drive-through coffee stands, accidentally drive up to Target, and spends 2 hours there instead of going grocery shopping. But she always manages to get to work on time due to optional school zone speed limit suggestions. If you manage to look past all the random tote bags and interesting decoration choices, her car is pretty comfortable and she's a good driver. High schoolers. Okay, this might be a lot of you, unfortunately. You are not baby driver. You just got your license. Please learn how to drive before you start going 80 miles an hour in a fucking 25 mile an hour zone, please. I don't want to die during my regular commute because of a high schooler who thinks they're the baby.
Two driving pet peeves of mine. If we're getting on the expressway, the highway, the freeway, whatever you call it, you know, in whatever state or city you're from, I know that there are different things in different places. If the speed limit, the minimum on the sign says 55 and we're on the ramp and you're still going 35, 40, best believe, just know, before the dotted line shows up, I'm going around you. Because you're going to have a very hard time getting on that freeway. Because you're supposed to speed up to the flow of traffic. That's the point of a ramp. It's supposed to spit you out to the flow of traffic. You're not supposed to drive like you're driving on the street. And then people who cannot learn how to merge.
Driver. Also, your car cannot handle all of that. Most high schoolers have whatever they can get as a first car. Any car is a great first car, so it's most likely not built for autocross, and you should not drive it that way. Old people. Really old people. If you're old and driving,
I have a dent in the side of my car. I'm going to share this story time at the end with y'all.
That's great. I'm happy for you. And you guys are usually the safest people on the road. But it gets to a point. If I'm behind someone who's going 5 miles an hour on the freeway, I will not feel safe. If you can't comfortably walk or take a shit on your own, I feel like you're better off not driving. I know.
That's why I said after a certain point, in my opinion, they should just be chauffeured around. Because I understand the police pulls over speeders so bad, but I feel like they should be getting pulled over just as much too. Because is that not a hazard to the road? They're holding up everybody else behind them, causing the traffic. And again, I don't want them to not have independence. That's why I try to be lenient, but it's like, okay, if everybody has somewhere to be and we're all, majority of everybody, yes, can keep up with the limit, there's no reason you got 2, 3, 4, 5 people on the highway that can't, you know? So, yeah.
You most likely have the cognitive ability to remember how to drive most of the time, but there is not a chance that you have the same reaction time that you had 50 years ago.
Yes.
So you end up driving slow or getting into an accident. So all the old people watching this, please be careful out there.
Please
Base
do.
model BMW drivers. While I am someone who owns a base model BMW, I'm talking about something more specific. It's more of a mindset. Being a base model BMW driver doesn't mean you actually drive a base model BMW. It means you drive your car like it's a supercar, but it's regular traffic. Base model BMWs are far from bad cars, but they are not that fast, and you have no reason to be driving them that fast. I feel like I see more M3s going the speed limit than 328i's. You definitely need therapy if you're a base model BMW crash out. Bikers. Get off of the road! I can't tell you the number of
Yes.
times that I've been on a back road at night. I turn a corner and then boom, biker. These entitled vegan assholes are always in the most inconvenient spots. I
Yes.
love biking. I'm personally a mountain biker, but stay off of the road, really. It's fine if you're in a city with good bike lanes.
Right, that's why I like, because certain streets in Memphis has bike lanes. I don't mind when they're in the bike lane. But when they are literally in the middle of the road, and sometimes there be a bike lane, and they are choosing to bike their butts in the middle of the road, I just be like, now, what if you do this into oncoming traffic, and if somebody hits you? You know, like I said, if 2 + 2 is 5, and 6 + 6 is 14, what do you think 10 + 10 is? You know, like, these be the type of questions that go through my head.
That don't intersect with traffic too much. It's fine if you live in the middle of nowhere, and it's fine if you're from the Netherlands. But otherwise, just try not to touch pavement with your bike. I don't know.
But before we get into the next one, make sure you subscribe with notifications so you always
How
know
about
when a
subscribe?
new incredible gassy video is dropping.
The multitaskers. You are not about that. Multitasking is not real. Just look at the road, please. Not your phone, not your passenger, just the road.
Now, I will say I had this bad. At one point, I did. Because I'll be putting on my little mascara. I'll be sitting there like putting on mascara, be on my phone, trying to sip my water. No, I did have this bad, but I've gotten better.
Road, please. I used to have this coworker that would literally look at his phone the entire time he was driving. Like, he would have the game propped up on his dashboard while we were going down the I-5, and he'd just be staring at it. I would have to give him call-outs like we were playing Rainbow Six Siege or something, like, dude, stop sign, or like, grandma holding a baby right in fucking front of you. And even though he was looking at his phone the whole time, he would still get the directions wrong. Anyway, yeah, distracted driving is bad, and it
Yeah,
pisses me
very
off.
bad.
The average male New Yorker is super annoying to me. They always have somewhere to be, so they could be in a 60-mile-an-hour zone, a 35-mile-an-hour zone, or even a 5-mile-an-hour school zone. These guys will still manage to cruise at 80 miles an hour minimum. There is no way you have to be somewhere so
Is the driving in New York that bad, y'all? For any of my viewers who live in New York, is it that bad for real?
badly and that urgently. These guys always camp in the left lane until it's their time to strike. As soon as they see an innocent family of 5 carefully driving to soccer practice, they make sure to cut them off just to make their trip a few seconds faster. I don't know why, but these dudes are always listening to the worst music too.
I'm not worried about your man, he's a cheeseburger.
And don't get me started on what happens when they see police lights. They do not pull over. They just take off and put more people in danger. The police have pretty much just given up. If you drive like this, I don't like you. People with bumper stickers also are super annoying to me. I feel like bumper stickers are usually just rage bait, especially political ones.
Oh, yeah.
You think someone is gonna see your bumper sticker and then actually change their political opinion?
Right.
No! They're just gonna get fucking pissed off. Also, those little family stickers make me want to rear end the car even more. You know what's worse? Bumper stickers that are trying to make you seem like a good person, like,
There's a difference, I feel like, for me when it comes to the stickers, because when it's just too many, it's too many, in my opinion. That's just too much. But, you know, again, everybody's individual, their individual selves, express what you want to express on your car. But some of them be funny. I'm not going to lie. I be reading some of them. I be just laughing in my car.
I support my local co-op. Or some bullshit. You're not fucking better than me. Road ragers. I know this whole video has sounded like road raging, but the people who actually start tweaking out on the road are ridiculous to me. I've never understood how you can actually get that angry while driving. Enough to like actually crash your car into someone and blow up just to prove a point. The only time you should be
These
stepping out of
idiots.
your car is to give someone your like insurance information. But when someone gets cut off and then they get out and start fighting, there's no reason to be fighting.
yeah.
Like, what the hell? It's also super weird to me when someone's like swerving behind me because I'm going the speed limit. chill. Let me go 20 in a school zone. Shiesty dudes. If you're really about that life, I'll steer clear. I'm not talking about those dudes. But the people who think they have ops, wearing a shiesty in the car, driving around with the driver's seat all the way back, and basically putting black paint on the windows as tint, these dudes piss me off. All of that work to stay anonymous, and then they have a straight piped car. I can hear you across the state. Also,
Yes.
they cannot cut up. These drivers are surprisingly ass at driving. They're usually unlicensed too. People like this were probably born in a gated community and just want to look like they have a lot going on in their lives. People who can't use a ratchet strap. Not knowing how to use a ratchet strap pisses me off in the first place.
My bad. Dang.
But not knowing how to use one when you're actually hauling something is when it becomes a problem. I hate seeing people have stuff flying out of their truck beds or looking like it's gonna fall out because they don't know how to secure things. I never drive behind these people because I might become a pancake at any second. Even if it's just lawn
It's giving Final Destination 1. If you know, you know.
clippings flying into my windshield, it's super annoying. The bitch-ass semi-truck driver duos
No.
edition. This one pisses me off the most. Picture this. 2 semi-truck drivers are driving in a line. Then the one in the back has
Yes.
the wise idea to
They will be side by side, and sometimes if it's a two-way street and you're going one way, and they will literally be driving side by side, holding up everybody behind them. Not only that, I do understand they be putting on the trucks, you know, if you can't, basically it's like a rule. If you can't see their mirror, basically they can't see you. So I be trying to kind of follow that a little bit. And I'm like, okay, once I see them put on a turn signal, and if I'm not in the mirror's view by then, I'm just going to wait and let them get up. Because I have did this few times. You'll be trying to go past them, and then they start coming over on you. It is the most terrifying thing ever.
pass the other one. So they get into the fast lane. This isn't a problem yet. They're in the fast lane. It's okay. But then they start passing, and then they just sit right next to the
they
other
sit
truck.
right
Doing this
next to
just
each other.
trolls the whole rest of the fucking freeway. They're probably talking on the radio like,
You really got him with this one, Chuck.
yeah, that's right, Falcon.
I be wondering if that's what they actually be doing. Because I'm like, are they on the radio like, let's just hold everybody up?
Needed some fun in my life since I've been driving for 6 years straight. Fuck you! This shit pisses me off so much. Now I'm late to work so that Kroger can receive their Lay's chips shipment about 5 seconds earlier. Subwoofers. Hear me out. Please hear me out. I have a pretty crazy sounding 12 in my wagon, and I listen to it on full blast in the back roads and on my way to the gym. It's enough bass to shake the trunk open. But it's just awkward to me when people have their music absolutely blaring with the windows down in a grocery store parking lot.
Yeah, that's just too much. Just the environment.
It doesn't really piss me off, but it's just awkward. Because I'm like
Yeah.
looking at them and they're looking at me and it's like just fucking weird.
Damn straight. That bitch play all day.
Harley riders are closeted. They're absolutely not comfortable with their sexual situation. So they decided to get a loud bike and a leather jacket with spikes on it to look more masculine. You know
Oh.
what? I couldn't care less. It's okay to wear weird leather jackets and stuff, but this shit
Again, if that's your thing, that's just your thing.
that pisses me off is when you don't let someone pass you because you're on a Harley or something. These dudes have such weird egos. Also, how is there no middle ground with how these guys look? They're either really fat or they look like heroin addicts, so I don't know what that's about.
Let Gassy know what pisses you off in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy this one. Subscribe with notifications, and thanks for watching Twin.
No, I am a new subscriber now. I did enjoy that. His edits were pretty hilarious also. And then, yeah, he made a lot of good points. But, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's story time. So, yeah, y'all, I have a dent in my car. I've had it for a few months now. Yeah, I got it right before my birthday last year. Due to an older person driving, as he was discussing. So, let's just say I was driving down the street. I was going around a curve. And as I'm going around this curve, this is a two-way street. Going forward and, yes, going the opposite direction of traffic. So I'm on the forward-facing side of traffic, if I'm even explaining this right. And we're both going around this curve. And as I'm going around this curve, you know, when you just feel somebody coming over on you, and that's exactly what was going on. Like, for some reason, I was like, oh, I hope this person don't hit me. And as soon as I had that thought, boom. All I felt was boom, and my whole car just jerked, and I had to get a hold of the steering wheel, and then I stopped. And then as soon as I got out the car, y'all, it was this old man. And when I say old, I'm not talking about like 65, 70. I tried to exchange information with this man so I can get insurance to fix it. I took a picture of his license, y'all. This man was like 90 years old. I said, now, in my head, there's no reason I'm gonna be for real that this man is on the road. Because I'm like, if he did this, and then not only that, he cut up so bad about hitting my car, y'all. He cut up so bad to the point he physically kind of attacked me. Not even kind of. What do I mean kind of? How you physically kind of? But he physically fought me for his license because I was taking a picture of his license, doing the right thing. So again, I just dropped it. I said, you know, it's not even worth it. Just take your license to go on. I'm not even gonna call insurance. Forget it. You know, I was like, forget it. In the meantime, eventually, I will get it fixed on my own time and my own money because you're wrong. The police report literally said this man hit me. And I was like, you know what? Just forget it, drop it, whatever. I'm gonna go on with my life because it's not that serious. As long as he didn't get hurt, I didn't get hurt. You know, nobody died. I was just like, forget it. But I called my little insurance company and they was like, you know, yeah, just don't worry about it. Since you're deciding, you know, not to roll through with it, we just still gotta put the report in, you know, since you did have the insurance. And I was like, cool. I would just choose to fix it on my own. Alright, I would just choose to fix it on my own. But when I say he cut up, y'all, he cut up. And again, I'm thinking because he was older, maybe he, you know, had a few points already on his driver record. Maybe he had a few points already with insurance. And I mean, when I say he cut up bad, he cut up so bad, y'all. You wouldn't think a 90-year-old had it in them over them being in the wrong, but yeah. But that goes back to my point of, yes, after so long, they do not need to be on the road. But yeah, y'all, that was drivers that pissed me off by Gassy. Let me know what you thought about this video down below in the comments. Don't be afraid, don't be shy, leave feedback, suggestions for my next watch. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.